Why we haven't returned to the moon. I'm here to inform my audience today of the NASA cover up, the reason as to why NASA is hiding the truth. Have you ever questioned why our space program is dead? Have you ever wondered why every NASA planned manned mission to the moon and Mars is scrapped? Has it ever occurred to you that there's a bigger picture within all this? Today I will reveal what NASA is hiding and why. In the late 1950s, NASA was born. It was born under a cloak of secrecy that seemed aimed at one specific agenda, hiding the evidence of an ancient human presence in the solar system. NASA is not a civilian organization as publicly stated and as everyone. The reason it's quite simple because of what the Apollo missions discovered when they went to the moon. These discoveries blow up the government taught false theory of evolution. Before I begin, NASA is obsessed with ancient Egyptian ritual. Every launch, landing, placing into orbit, taking images is always when Osiris slash Orion and Leo are at 19.5 or 33.3 degrees above or below the horizon of whichever celestial body the probe or craft is at. NASA mission patches always show the belt of Orion. Why? There are literally hundreds of images taken of the moon from orbit or on the surface which show geometry, things that are not of natural origin but manufactured. NASA blacks out images made to look as if in shadow or are not available at all in the images catalog. There are images where NASA forgot to eliminate the geometry. This was either a true mistake by NASA or someone on the inside wanted the evidence to be known. It was NASA who started the rumor that we never went to the moon. It's quite obvious why NASA is known as not a straight answer. The moon is full of ancient, broken, highly degraded machinery along with structures of gargantuan size, some as big or taller than mountains. Remnants of battered domes, arcologies, layer upon layer of scaffolding above the domes also made of glass miles above the lunar surface, which help to protect the domes from meteoritic bombardment. Glass. Why glass? The ancient humans who built these enormous structures knew what man is just discovering now, that glass in a vacuum, that is space or the moon, is 1,000 times stronger than steel. Proof of the domes, the battered domes with holes, gaps, and miles-high support girders. Surface is not a desolate-looking gray color beneath the domes, but full of color due to the prismatic effect of the sun shining through these glass domes in ruin. Alan Bean, one of the Apollo astronauts who landed on the moon, paints on canvas lunar landscapes, showing the surface with wide swaths of colors of the rainbow, thus proving that the battered domes are there and act as a prism in bending reflected sunlight. Pictures from the surface of the Apollo 17 landing site shows destroyed machinery, with pipes, vents, gears, etc. It is not difficult to see that the Apollo 17 astronauts brought some of this technology back to Earth. Also found was a perfect human-sized robotic head with stereoscopic eyes, the same as in Star Wars as R2-D2. NASA leaks ideas to movie producers so as to remain a fantasy and laughable should someone really discover said artifacts. The technology today shows any wonder how fast this technology has accelerated. This is due to reverse engineering of some of the artifacts found on the moon. and it leaked out slowly in the technology that we buy over the last 40 years. Regarding the images, anyone can order images from the Apollo missions, enhance the said pictures, and see for yourself. Follow the paper trail regarding the history of NASA. So it all boils down to this. This is a prehistory, highly technical, advanced human civilization that spread throughout the solar system. Human, that is, not little green men.